All right. Who's ready? Are you ready? If not, it's too bad. Hello everyone, welcome to the 2022 Super Mario 64 Speedrun Awards! Let's go everyone. Thank you all for being here. I'm happy to be doing it for the second year in a row. And the last year before it will be hosted by Chris Pratt. But all that aside, we had a really good year. We had some great world records. And a lot of funny memories and just a lot of good stuff that happened. So hope you all enjoy the show with me, and we'll get into the 2022 Speedrun Awards. And yes, I got the Mario Blazer. I had to do it. I also want to give a thanks to GTM, who helped me put a lot of like the initial ideas and stuff together. And he's going to be helping with some of the stuff like after the awards too. So thank you to GTM. Everything else was me though. I still did a lot of work. But I'm really happy to finally be here, and I'm happy you all are here, and I'm ready to get started. So let's get into these awards. The first one, so from last year we have a little bit of a difference. We kind of split these up into like core awards that GTM and I picked out, and then like bonus awards, which were either from last year or nominated from people in the community, and these are kind of more like fluff awards, but they're still fun, and a lot of these are going to be really funny. So if you voted, first of all, thank you. We had 291 votes. That's a lot of people, and that means like a lot of these turned out to be really close too. I might show a couple of the pie charts, and let's get into the first one, which is going to be best fail. So best fail clip, right? Pretty much anything that could have been in a Kobe highlight video. We had some good ones. So let's take a look here at the nominees. So unfortunately, you know, I didn't quite get to putting together like the nominee clips that I really wanted to. But for the nominations, we have some pretty infamous ones. We have Suigi when he got denied a fist bump by Slip during Double Down, the GSA event. Classic. We had a egg meltdown and Bowser throws. Ouija failing Toxic Maze BLJ with ESA's commentary about it. Trey Bordo's re-stick breaking while playing. A clip from a amateur tournament where 4 people back to back like completely failed sky jump, like simultaneously, quadruple spaghetti. And we had Dista soft locking on the TTM 100 coin star pretty recently. And then one from and the last nomination is Punky and Simply simultaneously melting down in THI. I got this blazer from Opposutes. It's officially licensed, you know, Mario artwork suit. And yeah, I was lucky they were able to have it in my size because I'm not that big. But the lowest size they had was a 36, and I'm like, yes, that's what I need. So we got this. It comes with a little like NES badge thing. I don't know, I think I'm gonna take it off. This is Mario 64 tournament. Or tournament. But here, I'll show that. That's pretty cool, isn't it? This little NES controller thingy. But nah, this is what we're all about right here. N64. Yeah, I was going back and forth on like what I wanted to wear. I wore a suit last time, but I think this is better. Alright, well the winner of Best Fail goes to Ouija's failed Toxic Maze BLJ with ESA commentary. Absolute classic clip here. All right, I'm gonna try this once. If it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. But I will try to play the clip, and then we can all watch along. Okay. All right, well, here we go. And there it is. Wait. Dude, why is there no goddamn audio? Are you fucking... Fuck. YouTube video demonetized.
Alright, Ouija.
Alright.
Show us what you're made of. Building up that
Well, you know,
momentum.
look. This was bound to happen.
Ended, please. Yes.
Yay, nice.
There you have it.
Beautiful.
Love to see it.
So
That was a thing that he lost time in.
So this is going to bring us right back into as well.
Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Alright.
Alright.
This is
Ouija.
literally
Show us what you're made of.
literally it.
Building up that momentum.
Sound on. Dude, yeah, just have it with the sound, not even with the clip. What are we doing here? Alright, there you go. That's pretty much all the video you needed to see from that. Alright.
So this is going to bring him right back in.
So we'll fix that. Alright, but now we're going on from to the best success clip. So the opposite of the best fail is best success. This is not like as catchy of a phrase, but it's kind of anything that could be like a backup or a save or just some kind of like really sick moment. So the best success clip nominees we have are Ouija had a triple kill TTM 100 backup where he like drew all the bombs in together and killed them all. Tag had like a really ridiculous press backup where he had like an angle that was almost going like completely to the right, and then somehow he like used the slope in a weird way to get to the left. There was a clip of Ouija's kittens. If you've been following Ouija at all, especially during the Amok Runner phase, you know that he's got some kittens, and there was this really cute clip of them cuddling, like live on the webcam. Then we had Lunar Jump, who absolutely destroyed Simply's donation challenge. This is when Simply did one of his challenges to donate to speedrunners to do tricks, and he went out in the Lunar stream, and then, you know, Lunar hit the first trick or whatever, it was like an island hop or something, but he's like, all right, if I get Suki first try, you know, then give me the money. And then he got out of Womps, he got into Dark World, and the rest you should watch yourself. Maybe watch it, but it's 6 minutes, and you feel like you kind of want to watch the whole thing. All right, okay, the two more nominees, we have Jaquarium juggling on the carpet. He was just doing a 120 run. He finally moved on to 120, good for you, Jaquarium. Then he just pulled out some juggling balls and just did some juggling. And then this is a meme, Callie doing monkey cage wall kick, because I've never seen that before, right? And the winner is Lunar Jump destroying Simply's donation challenge. This is such a good clip. And I'm glad it won, because I felt like a lot of people wouldn't have seen it. I mean, it's a Simply video, but it's kind of in the middle of a video that's maybe like 15 plus minutes long. So, you know, I actually hadn't seen the video until now.
Lunar Jump, up next.
All right, let's watch just a minute of it.
Another victim of getting money. You've probably seen him raging like crazy before. He's known for being an extremely passionate runner.
Oh,
Extremely
here, I'll
loud.
just go to the part that you're all waiting for.
he deletes his Twitch channel.
And by the way, I am reading chat. What's up, everyone?
If I do get it.
Yeah, part of just the fun of this is seeing people's reactions to something that you've put a lot of time and effort into making. So I really appreciate you all being here and hanging out in the chat.
I feel like that's one of the harder parts.
Just the way it went last year, I'm like, dude, I got to do this again. It's too fun, and it really is about the community. That's what the awards are for. So, I started these because I felt like someone should do it.
Oh, this is looking
and then
good.
it was like, I don't know, it was just too much fun. So, and then look.
What is this Pac-Man dancing?
That's legendary. And then of course he just pops off. He walks off camera. He's out of there. Alright. That's one that is worth watching. We won't spend that long on every award, but some of these like clip awards are pretty good. Alright, so third award, Best Pop-Off or Celebration. This one's more self-explanatory. We have 7 nominees this time. And these are Bubzia completing blindfolded 120 star. Renosh getting a 1614. GTM's, I mean, these are all the pop-offs upon getting these times, but GTM's 1456. Oh, you know what? See, this is the thing. When you add complexity, you saw what was next. Things fall through the cracks. This happened last year. I actually practiced going through this a couple times, but yeah, that'll happen. All right, so yeah, Best Pop-Off for Celebration Award here. Simply's 138.15, Jaquarium's 47.54, Ouija's 137.35, and Lunar Jump's 47.58. These are some pretty incredible pop-offs. The one you probably haven't seen is Renosh's 1614, but he just like completely let loose, and it was a pretty sick pop-off. And the winner for Best Pop-Off for Celebration goes to Ouija's 137.35. Partly just the run is so legendary. It's just hard to believe it. And oh wait, it's actually Bubsy has completed blindfolded 120. Here, I want to show you this. This is literally the chart. Look how close that is. I'm like, wait, what? But I took the awards like about like an hour and a half ago. I think it's still the same. But look how close that was. This is a really good distribution. I'm not going to show the pie chart for all of these. I'll probably release them afterwards. But Bubzia 21.7% to 21.3% Ouija. That was so tight. But yeah, let's go ahead and watch Bubzia's blindfolded 120 run completion. And by the way, blindfolded runs, it's so different because you're using the whoosh sound of spinning Bowser around to know when to throw Bowser. And then you've been doing this for like 11 hours at this point. And then also once you hit the throw Bowser into the bomb, there's nothing to actually normalize your position against. So you just kind of have to hope. I mean, you kind of know where Bowser lands. You can talk to him, but you also have to hope you grab the star. Like, people have been unable to find the star at the end of blindfolded star speedruns. Blindfolded speedruns. And then they just have to redo the Bowser throws, which can be pretty bad. So yeah, Bubzia. This was insane. Like when Katoom did blindfolded 70, like 2 years ago, we were like, oh my god, he did 70 stars. The added complexity for 120 is magnitudes ahead of 70. And if you think of like all the time that Bubsy practiced, that run was like thousands of hours in the making, not even exaggerating. All right, so well earned by Bubsy. We'll see Bubsy nominated for a few more awards down the line, which I'm very excited about. And we'll get into biggest chatter, everyone's favorite. I had trouble calling this best chatter because the best chatter is not necessarily like one you enjoy chatting with the most. It might just be the guy who, when he shows up, you're like, oh my god, it's that guy. You know, he just has such a reputation in the Twitch chats. So put your chattings together for our nominations for biggest chatter of the year. See, that's why like if I would pick the worst chatter, I would have to give an award to Man of Steel. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not giving an award to Man of Steel. So best chatter, some of these nominations would be ineligible because they're just relentless shit posters. But this is just the chatting award. So the nominations are Seven Yosh, GTM, Moab Mahler, Ron Cena, and My Forehead 69. And the winner for biggest chatter, was there any doubt? It's GTM. Congratulations, GTM, on winning biggest chatter of 2022 and probably every year that he's been in the community before this award existed. Show the chart. I didn't have this one ready to go. Best chatter. It was about 63% for GTM. Ron Cena was actually second place with about 18%. Unfortunately, Moab UN7 didn't get quite as many votes. Yeah, I think I'm not going to release the actual votes because no one wants to have other people know who they voted for. But I think I might release the pie charts after this. I didn't do that last year. GTM? Yeah, GTM, what is it? How about a proper announcement? When I'm just thinking of GTM, I just think like Grand Theft Mario, kind of, is the meme way I think of the acronym. But we'll probably never know. Maybe it doesn't even stand for anything. Maybe it's just his initials, like Geraldo Tierra Martinez or something. He can't reveal it yet. We'll win. Wins. Giovanni Thomas Marquez. All right. Now, this kind of goes with the chatting award. It's best Twitch emote. All right, so best Twitch emote. We have 5 nominees for this one, and they are Bat Chest, What, Ain't No Way, Mario, and Stem Heading. So, Bat Chest is the only native Twitch emote here, and then we have the rest are all like 7TV, Better Twitch TV extensions. So yeah, I put images in the award form. That's something I improved over last year, is actually put a lot of the links and stuff in the form for you guys to see. And I think it made the voting better for sure. So the Twitch emote of the year in 2022 is actually Mario. So shout out to Father Nam, who's the father of Mario, as far as I can tell. A lot of people posting it in the chat there. Followed by, hold on, I think I had this one ready to go. There we go. You can see the results on this one. I think my personal favorite's probably what. Sweetie putting it in the chat there. Just the hand motion is really good. I like that a lot. All right. The last couple bonus awards before getting into the core awards, so to speak. We have Best Community Meme. The nominations are Trey Bordo's BLJ's, Live Blue Bob Reaction, Nothing You Can Do, Drogi versus the SMS community, or just the game in general, and SM64 Community Slander. And the winner of this award goes to SM64 Community Slander. Well done with that. I think I have the video linked here. We can watch this for a minute. Dude, Drogi's tweets were so good. One of them was nominated for social media post of the year. But even the other ones where he just so out of pocket, just absolutely trashes the game. And there's one of these that were made like before this one. This is sort of recent, but there's one maybe like 2020 or so that had some different clips. It was like it had like the crying face, and it was like, oh, actually I forget what all the captions were, or I forget what all the images were, but it was like Mario player explaining why why Ouija and Liam are better than everyone else, and then like Punk is live with Fall Guys. Dude, Markinator actually didn't know Marlene was ISO. Shoutouts to Markinator. He's like, this player is a little bit suspicious in my opinion. I'm like, nah, they're just Japanese players who we don't really get much info on, and they deleted all their time to change their name. I like this one. Cirque Mark explaining his new strat. Zaya Room. Out of touch commentators, ain't no way. Alright. Well, we'll cut it here. That's good enough. That's a good one to end on. Alright, we'll watch the whole thing. It's about another minute. This is a reference to the copy pastas. Here's the Trey Bordo for ya. I do kind of wonder like how Trey Bordo even managed to side flip like 4 or 5 times. Yeah, this is definitely kind of a bit of a time capsule to a certain point in time. There it is. More to come. Are there more? I haven't seen if there's more. This is from 3 months ago. So there are not currently any more. But maybe someday. And then also for best social media post, that was best meme, best social media post, we have some kind of some are the same. We have SM64 Community Slander nominated again. We have Jogi's apology to the SMS community, anti-Suigi YouTube thumbnails, Alex Gannon, not a very notable runner, but he got told in Liam's chat that he would never get like a 53 or something because he was too stupid. So then he went and grinded to get a 53 and then posted a pretty funny note on the SRC submission. And then Suiji's Serious Drip. I feel like we can go through the other 4 that were not SM64 Community Slander here. I didn't read all that. Well, I'll show you anyway. But the award also for best social media post goes to SM64 Community Slander. The double dip right there. But let's check out some of these other really, really quality social media posts, huh? All right. So I got one for you here.
Hi, this is Drogi.
Oh yeah, this is the shit.
Announcement for the Super Mario Sunshine community, because I want to apologize. Over the past few weeks, I've tweeted a few
He really had me
things about the
going
community.
for a little
It was
while.
all jokes, but yeah, just as a sort of
Yeah, I
an
think
offer for
SM64
reconciliation,
Community Slander was
I
just
want
such like
to
a
hereby officially announce that
memeable
over the
video
past
that
few
probably
weeks,
got a lot
I
more
did practice
eyeballs.
a bit of Super Mario
This is
Sunshine.
like, if you haven't
This
seen
is an
this,
official
I'm
announcement
just gonna let it
that
speak for
I
itself.
will be speedrunning Super Mario Sunshine on this Sunday. I will do my very first run live on Twitch. I hope you're all there. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. Guys, this is what you all Sunshine runners look like. What y'all look like. Hi, this is Drogi. This is a little hereby officially
There's
announced
no way. Ain't no way.
announcement for
He
the
just did that.
Sup-
He just broke the disc. That wasn't a real disc, but that was so good. Oh my goodness. Let's check out a couple more of these. Okay, this is the Suigi related YouTube thumbnails. $7.5 trillion views. It's a GTM tweet. Pretty good, I think. That's a good post. I don't remember who actually made these though. And oh, this is the Alex Gannon SRC submission one. This is also a GTM tweet. GTM's Twitter is just kind of the place to get all these. So here we go. This is for Liam Kings in his Twitch chat, who said I was too retarded and ignorant to get a 53 minutes and 70 star, and therefore that I was a liar. So here it is. 53 minutes, 54 seconds. This is my favorite part. Sorry for poor recording quality. I am too retarded and ignorant to make it any better. Not quite happy with the run. Everything started crumbling at TTM. We'll be aiming for sub 53. Yeah, rare use of the R word on my part. I apologize. But that's probably one of the few times where someone has actually managed to stand up to Liam successfully. So, good for him on that one, I guess. And then last one is just a picture of Suigi wearing like a really big like button-down shirt. It just kind of looks like a bit of a cursed image almost. I don't know. There's Suigi. Suigi's rocking it up. Do some 16-star runs. Alright, really good posts. It's kind of hard to make an award like that because there's so many things throughout the year you'll never remember. But I think that was a good list. Alright. Getting toward the end of the bonus awards, as I said. Up to biggest grinder. We have 5 nominees for. Dude, the tie is so big. I don't know. The also him doing like this pose is just too funny. Bro thinks he lives at 308 Negra Arroyo Lane. That is so cab, Junior. All right. You know, he had to do it to him. All right, so the 5 nominees for biggest grinder. Lunar Jump, Cali, Slippery Nip, Kano, and Ouija. And I'm going to show the pie chart for this. The winner of Biggest Grinder goes to Kano. Congratulations, Kano, on Biggest Grinder. So, first of all, I'll show the image here. This is probably the most even one that we've seen. Kano won with 23.1% of the votes. And everyone got 17% minimum for Cali. So, oh, I didn't transition. So there you go. That's pretty crazy there. And also, I want to show you like a little web thing that I found online, which shows your streamer activity. Okay. And as a kind of control group, I will show Slippery Nip, who's probably one of the biggest and most consistent grinders ever of Mario. Okay, so I'm gonna cut over to the web page again. So this is actually a chart of all of Slippery Nip's streams. So you can see he's streamed like, you know, this is like a week or so. He streams like 6 days a week, 6 hours, 5 hours, 3 hours. But you can see the intensity of the red is like how long you stream. 12-hour streams, right? Really insane grind throughout 2022. Now let me show you. This is Kano's streamer chart, where it's 24 hours. You can't go any more than that. And this is the original Stream Unlimited in 2021 for the 16-star world record. And now he's been doing this for like 120 practice for like 3 months. How is he alive? It's a good question. He actually had a scare at one point where like, oh, he had to go to the hospital or something. But it seems like he's managing. Yeah, I think it's hard to deny kind of the biggest grinder award. But like, you know, Slip, if you put on my thing, it would look like, I don't know. It would look pretty empty in comparison. So I thought that was just really funny to showcase the grind. All right. Now, most deserved PB. These are 4 runners who achieved a very well deserved, in some cases long overdue PB this year. Something that just reflects them putting in a lot of work and dedication. Blood, sweat, tears, maybe not literally, but a fair amount of suffering before finally reaching their goal here. So, most deserved PB nominees: GTM 1456, Jaquarium 4753, Dude Creator. You know, look, I'm not gonna say it can't happen. You can give us your input for next year's categories if you really want to. There will not be a biggest bitch award this year. Nominations are GTM Jaquarium Lunar Jump, Cali 139.53, Puncation 138.09, and Simply 138.15. GTM clears. He clears. All right. Everyone, I will say, this is Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. I would get the 50-50. It's GTM and Lunar. All right. Since you're all very interested, poll. I'm going to do a poll. I don't do this. Dude, I can't make it less than 1 minute. Oh, thank you. See, there's absolutely no way I'll remember these. and I would have to do it like automatically. What I was hoping is that, here, I'll nerd out while the poll's going. I was hoping that I could run like this advanced screen switcher plugin to automatically transition scenes, and then I would have like a nominations clip for every award that would kind of show a clip of each person who was nominated, and then I would have a macro that would also display the correct award title on screen when the video finished, and then it would kind of automatically update that way. That was like way too much to figure out though. All right, so the winner, or this is your predictions, actually 67% Lunar. And the winner is Lunar Jump 4758, most deserved PB winner of 2022. GTM was in second, followed by Cali, and then Jaquarium, Simply, and Punkay were the last three. Percent gap was 6%. You might hear my dog. All right, and the last bonus award is going to be biggest or best new strat or discovery. All right, and the nominations we have for this one are balls. Yeah, the arc route for Koopa Race, assless, igloo clip, sax walk, and swimming strength preservation. And the winner is assless, named by GTM himself. Shout out. Good Balls was in second place. Sax walk was actually not discovered this year. In fact, it was discovered in like 2006. But this is, I think, the first year that it's really been a mainstay in RTA, because I think, you know, Liam did it last year, but now Simply does it, Cali does it, Cheese is going for it, Simply, I said Simply. There's like a handful of people now. So yeah, Ass is definitely a huge discovery. I think one of my most PogChamp memories is from Pace, where Cheese like demolished the community best Rainbow Ride and community best Tippy by getting like double assless live during the LTA. Pretty darn sick. All right, and that takes care of the bonus awards. Now we're moving on to the core awards. These are picked out by GTM and I, and they're kind of like pairs, like each, not the fruit. Yo, Wes, I actually miscalculated. I ran over to Wes and I'm like, it's best Rainbow Ride by 5 seconds, and it was actually best Rainbow Ride by like 6.5 seconds. I didn't want to. I should have just oversold. I didn't want to be like wrong and be like it was 8 seconds, but that was so insane. Not the fruit, but you need a lot of pears and shit like that. Shout out to all the pear. I don't know if that was how he said it. Whatever, pears. So we have things that are kind of like a person who's nominated for something, and then a thing that somebody did is nominated. So, for instance, we'll have a player of the year and a best speedrun of the year award. So they kind of go hand in hand. But we have 20 of these total, and we'll kind of do each pair together. So the first one is kind of like a triplet. We have streamer of the year, content creator of the year, and best content piece or series. So content creator of the year is just outside of Twitch, like thinking more YouTube, but it could be across all platforms. And then best content piece or series is an individual video or series of videos or content production that kind of made the biggest impact, or is kind of the most notable of the year. So streamer of the year, let's go, pull it up right there. Streamer of the year, we have Liam, Cali, Lunar Jump, Simply, and Squeaks were the nominees. 12 hours of runs is content. Yes, it is. But the winner of streamer of the year goes to Squeaks. Pretty new in the community. but absolutely hilarious streamer, and puts in a lot of hours too, and he's earned the growth he's gotten. So congratulations to Squeaks for the award. He's gonna be like, I don't know, the next Ludwig. And then we have content creator of the year in general. We have Simply, D Whatever, Cobrager, Bismuth, and Squeaks. So, yeah, I mean, I maybe say that with a grain of salt. I mean, he's already like the next Simply, who's kind of like been big enough that he isn't really constrained to doing speedrunning or Mario if he doesn't want to. Where I think for most people it's kind of like you would lose maybe like 4/5 of the audience to do something general. I don't know. But yeah, content creator of the year, the award goes to Simply. He made a lot of great YouTube videos this year. And you know, the one that was nominated for the award earlier, where he donated to speedrunners to do challenges and had a great response from Lunar Jump. That was one of them. But he also made some more serious ones, which I really liked. You know, before Simply did blow up, he was making a lot of these very, very like thoughtful kind of community debate sort of. You know, the Framelock one obviously helped to get that banned. But he also had some, you know, about like historical like SSL Reds and things. This year he kind of went back to some of those. I think he had some that were more about, you know, why we play on N64, why certain things in the past have happened the way they have. So yeah, great videos overall from Simply. And yeah, the DDD 100 history. Thank you for remembering that for me. And now we're gonna get to best content piece or series. Oh yeah, dude, you know you're OG if you watched Simply's movement tutorial from like 2016 or something. I watched that when I started. All right, best content piece or series. We have five nominations once again. Cobrager's highlight compilations. He was nice enough to let me use that in the waiting screen video. Really appreciate that one. The Bismuth's A Button Challenge series. That was an absolutely incredible work of history and documentation of this A Button Challenge. I think the polish and narration, and also just the incredible like detail and like scientific accuracy of that whole series is insane. Like, he kind of lost me around the second video, but I've seen the whole series and it's amazing. There's a whole 5-hour video where he stitches them all together. Unlike that one, SM64 Community Slander yet again nominated for best content piece. D Whatever event logs. He released the Break the Record Live from 2020 vlogs that he made, and then made several more with like the ESA events this year, and some times where he went to a couple LTAs. Those are all really funny, just goofing around with the other top runners, and those are all lots of fun if you ever want to check those out. And last but not least, Spinning Mario. I'm really happy that this made it on the list. Very, very underrated content piece here. If you don't know, it's a Twitch streamer that just puts the title screen on and Mario just spins around in a circle forever. So shout outs to Spinning Mario for getting the nomination. And the winner is Cobrager's highlight compilations. Congratulations to Cobrager for the win or the award for best content piece or series. Definitely made a whole lot of these this year. You know, I think they're like doing like twice a week or something recently. Pretty insane that he's doing. But yeah, if I were to pick the award, I would have given it to Bismuth. Yeah, no doubt about that. Like I can't say I watched most of Kobe's videos this year. There were too many, but he's still made a lot of videos and did a lot of work to put those together, and it kind of completes like a whole. I don't know. It kind of gives you like a whole picture of the community or streamers who are submitting those clips. So that's kind of cool in itself. All right, we have another little triplet here for the Core Awards. This is about live events, or not necessarily live events, but events or competitions relating to SM64 speedrunning. So we have event or competition organizer of the year, best event or competition, and commentator of the year. So we'll start with event and competition organizer. Best streamer was Squeaks. Okay, event or competition organizer. We have Cool Cat Gang, CCG, European Speedrun Assembly, ESA, SM64 Community Draft, Global Speedrun Association, GSA, and Arena 70 Brazil. This was actually very interesting. There was almost a three-way tie. So I will pull this one up. You might be surprised. In fact, I won't even say it. I'll just pull it up and you'll have to look for yourself. GSA was the winner of event or competition organizer of the year. Very closely trailed by Cool Cat Gang and European Speedrun Assembly. So that was one I kind of wanted to post. That was so close. But well done to GSA, and good luck to all these organizers in 2023. How about that? Yeah, I think it's a bit of drama to point out the whole Saren and GSA fracture. I won't get into it, but I'm glad that they both seem to be doing what they want to be doing, and I think they'll both be doing good events next year. So yeah. All right, best event or competition. You might guess these are going to be some of the individual events. So we have Break the Record 120 Star by ESA, 16 Star Double Down Las Vegas by GSA, Roll Reversal by GTM and Trey Bordeaux. This is where runners commentated commentators running. SM64 Summer League by SM64 Community Draft. Oh, I see what you're saying there. Thank you, Wes. Yeah. So SM64, yeah, okay, Breako. Yeah, bit of an L on my part. So we have SM64 Summer League by the SM64 Community Draft, but specifically that's Ringo, Alaris, Saxdale, T-Hags, and others. I helped a lot with the Summer League. I didn't really help with the Non-Stop League, but I think that's like a really, really cool initiative. And then last but not least, we have the Pace 120 Star LTA by GSA. And the winner for Best Event of the Year goes to Pace. I think everyone who was there is eager to go again. Yeah, I think just the live event aspect means it's kind of hard to top with anything that wasn't like that. So if you didn't hear, GSA was actually planning Pace for the last week of May, and then SGDQ announced that this year's 2023 SGDQ would be the exact same weekend that GSA was planning for. So now they have to figure out a different week to do it. Yeah, the competition part, it wasn't like we had like a nail biting ending to it, but we had some pretty sick moments, like the cheese tippy. We had a bit of back and forth where Liam took it and then Cheese took it back again, of course. Yeah, it was good. I mean, it was a lot of fun. If you weren't there, a lot of just hanging out was the main attraction. But yeah, we have a really good circuit. I just want to say, like, between just CCG and a lot of the independent organizers who didn't get nominated, but yeah, Beat Up's in the chat here. Like, Beat Up's always doing some great stuff. But now it's like, if you want to do Mario 64 tournaments, you could do like a good tournament like every month, or maybe even like constantly if there's a league. So there's a lot of variety in the types of tournaments that are being run between LTA and like head-to-head tournaments. And then you also have lots of different categories. BDF and I did the Scuff 2v2 Lockout Bingo tournament. But if you don't know, 2v2 Lockout Bingo is sick. That is a really good competition category. If anyone wants to pick that up, go for it. And yeah, just really excited for 2023. I'm in CCG's 70 Star Open as well, waiting to get scheduled. But Commentator of the Year, yeah, people are also experimenting with the formats too. It's something I really like theory crafting and brainstorming about, and I think we'll find some good solutions this year. And I think also people are going to be a bit more willing to put in resources to make it happen. Yeah, there are a lot of 16 tourneys, referring to Spark Ambition's chat message. Lots of tournaments at different levels also. We're at the point where you don't just have to have a tournament that everyone enters and then the best player obviously wins. You have like divisions based on, you know, people's relative experience level and skill. So that's good. And last one before I get a sip of water, Commentator of the Year. The nominees are Artemis, Hey Pando, LT Insider, Simply, and West Dog. I think this one is like maybe a bit indulgent on my part, considering I do commentary, but I think it's really important to shout out the people who make this possible. And the award winner for the second year in a row is West Dog. Congratulations on winning Commentator of the Year yet again. This one, he had over 50%, pretty decisive victory for the man, the myth, the legend. Holy what? It's a pleasure to share the commentary booth with a man such as West Dog. Yeah, I mean, there were like, I hate to say it, but like the nominations for this award weren't too great. Like West Dog got like, I think this is an issue with my form. Actually, we'll talk about that later. But yeah, West Dog definitely the clear winner of Commentator of the Year. Yeah, thank you, BDF. I wouldn't, I'm not going to give myself an award. Maybe, I don't know. If there's anything I was doing where I was like a nominee that actually made sense, I would nominate myself. I wouldn't give myself, well, I don't know what I would do. I guess we'll cross that bridge if we ever come to it. So now we're kind of getting into the yeah, okay, hold on. I actually, if you guys wouldn't mind, I want to share a little story about West Dog here from Pace. So we were, you know, hanging out there. There's the stage area, and then a little bit off to the right there's the commentary booth where you have the lights and the little commentary backdrop, and then you had a couple computers in front of it where, you know, people, or TVs, people had hooked up N64s and stuff. This is a pretty short anecdote, but you know, we were looking at stuff, and for instance, when she's got the community best rainbow ride, like, you know, I ran over there to like, I wrote it on a piece of paper and showed him like, do best by 6 seconds or whatever. And then, you know, people were also kind of looking up a few things like PBs and stuff. But actually Wes, I came into the stream room one time, and Wes was literally looking up like every runner's like percentage of runs to like upstairs, or like times in each segment of the run, and like calculating like average times or something. I actually don't remember exactly what it was, but he was looking at like just tons and tons of runs from all 7 runners just to put together stuff so he could talk about it on a stream and no one would know he had done all that work before, but just because he wanted to do it. So that's really cool. West Dog also just one of the kindest, you know, biggest heart people in the community. So yeah, great award. All right, so now we're getting into the speed running type stuff. Actually, hold on. This is pretty interesting. We have the ROM Hack Awards. So in this award show, a lot of it is going to be obviously biased towards RTA runners. I think that's mainly the people who know about this and vote on this. But I also try to include both the ROM hack community and the task community and have some overlap where people could all be nominated and receive awards. Yeah. Oh, you went through all the specific GSA runs that they had done. That's even harder, I think, like, than just looking at whatever I was saying about, like, runs at pace. Like, you're looking at all tournaments from GSA. So that's pretty sick. So, this one I have a lot of admiration for, is best ROM hack of the year. So I was looking at some of these ROM hacks and I really want to play them. I will make it a priority to play like at least a couple of these. Actually I played one of them and that's the first nomination. The only one I've played, I've looked at all of them, but the only one I've played is Mario vs. WarioWare by Arctic Jaguar, Mel, and Pablo's Corner. If you were at pace, you know the hood enjoyed some Mario vs. WarioWare. The other nominees are Peach's Fury by Kaze and The Legend of Xenia, Serene Fusion by like about 20 people. You know what? Screw it. I'll read them all out because they deserve being read out for this. Oh, by the way, literally. There we go. Got that again. So here are all the people who were credited with, at least according to romhacking.com, credited for authoring the ROM hack Serene Fusion. AG Lab 2, Arthur Tilley, Axelion, Bro Doot, Dan GPTV, DNVIC, Jesus Yoshi 54, Lynn Crash, Luigi Man 04, Mushy 64, Rayonu, Rovert, SM64 Pi, The Cozies, The Gale 95, Usernames Are Spiders, and Xenon X. That's like 15 people. So, pretty insane undertaking. And if you haven't seen that hack, it's like one of the most like complete, polished, fun, beautiful hacks ever made. The other nominees, so we have Mario vs. WarioWare, Peach's Fury, Serene Fusion, Escape from the Jail by AG Lab and The Gale 95, Star Revenge 4.9 by Bro Dude, Sizzling Mario, and it's cut off. The Bloody 7. Is it console compatible? No. Unfortunately. Although I will say the era of console compatible ROM hacks, thanks to Kaze, is pretty insane. So I really hope we get more of those in the future. I almost offered to get rid of, like, Punkay was looking for like a RAFnet adapter and I was like, oh, I could sell you mine, but, or I thought about saying that, but I'm like, no, I need it in case I play these ROM hacks. So the last nomination, is Elise by Arctic Jaguar, Mel, and Pablo's Corner. Same people as Mario vs. WarioWare, but this was a more like story-themed ROM hack. And the winner of ROM hack of the year goes to Peach's Fury by Kaze and The Legend of Xenia. Also a really good ROM hack, of course. But yeah, definitely extra honorable mention to Serene Fusion. And Aussie Adam in the chat definitely testifies to that. Well, no, now we have ROM Hacker of the Year, which is ROM Hack Creator. And I think this is where like these sister pairings get a bit awkward, because we have a few awards where it's like, if you were the ROM Hacker of the Year, it's because you made one of the best ROM hacks. So it's like, what's like the point of having both, I guess? I guess maybe I had the wrong thing on stream. But ROM Hacker of the Year, we have 6 nominees. We have Kaze, Arctic Jaguar, Mel Pablo's Corner as a group, Arthur Tilley, AG Lab 2, Lees, who made the Movement Mastery ROM hacks. I played some of those. Those are console compatible, and there was briefly like a little leaderboard for it. And SPK. And the winner of ROM Hacker of the Year also goes to Kaze, for a pretty insane amount of work, it's got to be said. So, very well deserved award. Won the majority of the votes for that one as well. And now we're getting into the speedrunning side of things. So we have ROM Hack Player and ROM Hack Speedrun Awards. So nominees for ROM Hack Player of the Year, we have Aussie Adam, Katse789, Sigo2, Pluto the Thing, and Captain Bowser. And the winner is Aussie Adam. Congratulations, Aussie, here in the chat for winning ROM Hack Player of the Year. Awesome job. And then we have Best ROM Hack Speedrun. We have Mario's Vacation Course in 355 by Suigi. Star Road 0 Star in 252 by Chris Link. Treasure World Dream Edition 93 star in 838.33 by Drunk Crazy. That is 8 hours, 38 minutes, and 33 seconds. Despair Mario's Gambit 120 star in 126.20 by Captain Bowser. And Sapphire 0 star in 119.53 by Zyokan. So I can talk a little bit about all of these, because Mario's Vacation Course, like a really fun, summary, happy hack, and Suigi just kind of almed it and like just, I don't know, he just goated. Star World 0 star by Chris Link. Actually, some insane things like pretty much you do like a VSC like conservation thing in the water outside the castle to get up to the final area. Then you have to do like multiple BLJs, and then you have to do the final level, which is hard. Absolutely insane run for Star Road 0 star. Yeah, Captain Bowser testifying to that one. Treasure World Dream Edition 93 star. This is one of like the challenge hacks where it's literally like do 100 wall kicks in a row, double jump kick on little islands surrounded by quicksand. Just do stupid things. You have to like burn, like metal cap burn across a room before it runs out. Like all this stupid, absolutely stupid things. Cause I watched Dark Dog play it as well, because I stay in Dark Dog if you know me. But Drunk Crazy got 8 hours, 38 minutes, 33 seconds, 93 star. And let me tell you, one of these stars could take you hours, so pretty insane run. Despair Mario's Game at 120 star by Captain Bowser. I actually don't know too much about this hack, but it was actually, the ROM hack was nominated for ROM Hack of the Year last year, and Captain Bowser with the best speed run this year. And Sapphire 0 star, 119.53 by Zyokan. Probably the most optimized ROM hack run. It's so short, but it's perfection as well. And he like clips the pipe at the end. Freaking nutty. The award for best ROM hack speedrun is Mario's Vacation Course in 355 by Suigi. Maybe a bit of RTA bias there, but that is the winner, and Suigi did get a really good run of that ROM hack. So congratulations to Suigi and all the other nominees as well. It was fairly close, but I think everyone just likes Suigi so much. Everyone's like, vote Suigi. That would be my hypothesis. So I'll just no disrespect to the other ROM hack runners. All right, Now, TAS. This is fun. Best TAS of the year. Wait, do you want to watch like Chris Link's Star Road run? At least like the beginning with the hyper jump. I kind of want to watch that. I forgot I linked all these things. Let's watch all of 8.5 hours of Treasure Road or Treasure World. Oh, so there's no intro. You just start out running and then you do some shit. This is like Vanish Cap Under the Moat door skip for one key base. I don't know. Type. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not like that. Hey, Sweegie. Look at this. That's incredible. And like also just have the right amount of speed to get there. And then also the thing I'm always so impressed about like camera work in ROM hacks because it's not as well defined as the main game, where it's a lot of like Mario Cam and you have to just turn the camera left and right depending on how much you need it to move. Oh yeah, it's like Zoofy's Single Star. That's what I was thinking of. Yeah, it's a very different camera skill. And another BLJ, I forget what you call that, just like the chair BLJ. And also, he's moving really well too. Like these are like a lot of really good movements. And there you go. That's getting into the final level in about a minute. Then we're gonna do the entire last level. Oh, Sumbro also got a hyper jump run. Well, shout outs to Sumbro. He's someone I've known actually for quite a while. Not like very well, but you know, he's just been steadily improving his Mario skills over the course of several years. And then he missed the throw, of course. Wee. Ooh. Insane. All right. Oop. Oh, fellas, I don't know if you can see this. So I'm in a basement. You're not gonna be able to see this. Damn it. That's a spider. Just literally just floated down in front of me. He's a little guy though. He's not a big scary spider. I don't mind spiders. But like what are you doing, my G? Do you have to be here right now? All right. Well, I'll just give him some space. I'll just step back a bit. That's fine. I have no idea. This is not like the time where there was a cockroach that crawled up the wall behind my computer in a college dorm. And I was like, I like pretty much panicked and like couldn't continue my speed run. If you've seen the clip, it's pretty funny. If not, I don't know, you can go find it. I'm not gonna look for it right now. That would be a bit self-indulgent, but it was funny, if I may say so. All right, moving on to the TAS Awards. You had an earwig bite your what? I've never seen an earwig. Oh no, an earwig has never touched. I've never killed or otherwise touched an earwig in any way. Bruh. When people say you put blood, sweat, and tears into Mario, you mean it. Oh, into your controller. Man. Alright, you know, before we get any deeper on this topic, let's move on. Best tasks of the year. We have Stomp on the Thwomp. 0x presses by Pan and Koic. Elevator tour. Okay, Pan and Koic and like 10 other people. Elevator tour inside the volcano. 0x presses by Pan and Koic and like 10 other people. Oh. Wrong one. HMC 100 coins by Crackhex. SSL Reds by Palix. And the BOB Koopa route for RTA by Circumark. Now, obviously, the Circumark task isn't like as amazing to look at, but like if you watch the video and all of his analysis, it's like it's a really impressive work of Mario 64 science. Everything on ABC Crew is good. Well, let me tell you, the winner of the award is Stomp on the Thwomp. 0x presses by Pan and Koic and the ABC Crew. Oh God, not Pope Squidward pooping himself. Let's move on to, okay, so these are all really good tasks. Maybe we can watch one of the shorter ones. If you want to see the ABC stuff, watch Bismuth's videos. Maybe we can look at like Crackhex's HMC 100 coin or something. It's pretty nutty. Also, Palix's SSL Reds is short. We could do that one. Voted for any LLL, but any ABC crew win is great. Yeah, I think like a lot of it's because of Bismuth. Oh, I forgot to put the thing on. But like, yeah, what they do is genuinely incredible. That's pretty standard, not that impressive. It's pretty nutty. Good nomination for the couple people who threw that one in. And then look at Crykex here. Yeah, Liam does that RTA. Actually, I think it's kind of interesting, the route difference. It's actually better for the task route to go back through this door. I actually still think that there's a couple like unsolved 100-coin routes for RTA, and we just haven't looked at all of them yet. Hey, what a swaggy BLJ as well. As you can see, Mario does a very complicated Yahoo, and then he does a little kick-a-ma-doo, and then some wall kick-a-ma-doos, and then does that. Although that's how nutty like the box break. Oh, that was so cool as well. Oh my goodness, I forgot how good this was. And there it is. That's so nutty. Like, yeah, ABC won, but this would be a worthy winner. For sure. Alright. Getting to the last few awards. And what do we have next? Oh, Tasser of the Year. Alright. We have Feohada Mulahada, Manama, Circamark, Palix, Crackhex, and Critholith, who also created an algorithm called Scattershot to kind of create a intelligent tasking AI. So all really cool stuff. And the winner for Tasker of the Year goes to Circamark. Yes, it is. Part of me says like very worthy winner. Part of me says it's probably RTA community bias, but like he also does like a lot of theory tasks and stuff. So yeah, well deserved for Circamark. All right. Now, single star. These are always so fun. My favorite award here is Best Single Star Speedrun of the Year. I put in 10 nominations because it was that insane. Best Single Star Player of the Year. So this is player, nominated Marbler. Yeah. Marbler's done a lot for the TTC Stomp on the Thwomp and Volcano. Alright, the nominations are Taylor Swift Simp, Shake, Gibbos, Zoofy, and Big Eyed Python. If you don't know who Python is, also referred to as Biggie sometimes by the Mario VC. But he's like a young runner and he has like 5 single star records, so he's genuinely really good. But people don't really know about him. And the winner of Single Star Player of the Year, it goes to Taylor Swift Simp. Congrats, TSS. It's kind of brings a tear to my eye that Taylor Swift Simp can win an award just to have his name shouted out. But I mean, to be honest, like, I'm down with Taylor Swift. Nothing wrong with that. Where's Shake at? He got second. He didn't play that much. He got a few earlier in the year, and then I would say from like April onwards had maybe like 1 or maybe 2 records since April. Yeah, HMC Reds was the big one. Which brings us to, oh yeah, you know, just me not changing the active award, but here you go, single star player, right? Is TSS. In single star speedrun, we have 10 nominations for best single star speedrun of the year. Treasure of the Ocean Cave 2584 by Zoofy. Blast of the Stone Pillar 937 by Zoofy. Slipside and Away 2390 by Shake. Elevate for 8 red coins 4089 by Shake. Bully the Bullies 2132 by Python. Inside the Ancient Pyramid 1217 by Taylor Swift Simp. Pole Jumping for Red Coins 5780 by Gibbos. Tricky Triangles 1097 by Wara. Bits No Reds 3565 by Kano. And Bits Red Coins 10132 by Dark Dog. So 10 nominees. And the winner for best single star speedrun of the year is Blast to the Stone Pillar 937 by Zoofy. Congratulations to Zoofy for an insane single star. And it honestly looks so perfect too. Let's give it a watch. And honestly, we could watch all of these. I'm not opposed to that. Okay.
Here we go!
That's so good. Insane. Zoofy did a lot of the JRB stars this year. Heck. Let's go down the list. I'm going down the list. Like, how cool is that?
Here we go! Go.
Shake actually paused for this before because of how precise it is. And then we did it pause this year. Imagine ground pounding early. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, just to clutch it out at the end as well. There's probably been runs that weren't clutched out that we don't know about. And those have to be so heartbreaking. That's why I didn't want. Well, oh no, that was just the nomination form. I didn't want to like show any like. I just didn't want to have the voting results on the screen apart from the images that I've pulled out. Oh, here's the HMC Reds. This is a banger. Banger. That's the highlight of the whole star right there. Insane. I'm gonna run out of like adjectives to describe these runs pretty soon here. But we're just having a watch party. I might just let the gameplay do the talking. That was really cool. That was from Big Eyed Python. Oh, the one we've all been waiting for. Panda, we need more adjectives.
Here we go!
Honestly, the Giblos one, because it's DDD Reds, you might think, punchless chip clip, that it wasn't that crazy. Like, could it have really been that crazy? Let's just take a look at this single star here. How about that? Dude, the freaking slide firsty is mental. Like, I did the clip of like, there's the one clip of like Joe Rogan and the MMA commentators when they just like flip out and just jump out of their seat from some like knockout or something. Like, that was me when I saw like the slide firsty. Like, oh my, what? It's illegal. Here's Wara. Wara actually tweeted that he was thankful to be nominated. Very wholesome. Also, just sub 11. Nutty. Last two. These are both bits. Athletic. Kikakikuwara means my mind works well, lol. That's pretty funny. Last but not least, oh yeah, Canada's ending with the long jumps around the breeze is super cool. I wouldn't have thought that would be faster. Dark Dog's movement is just super clean. All right. Those were some awesome single stars. Superlative. All right. Well, we have 5 more. Maybe 6. Yeah, ultimate ending, pretty sick. All right. Here we go, boys. Breakout player of the year. This one is kind of a combination of rookie and most improved. Might change it for next year. But we have 5 people who really broke through this year. Callie, Parsi, GTM, Tag 609, and Smow. If you haven't looked at Parsi's SRC page, you know, I'm going to look at Parsi's SRC page. Screw it. Shoutouts to ad blocking. So 15, 10, and 16, 138 and 120, 47 and 70, 5th and 0 star, and 11th and 1 star, all this year. If you go back a year ago, had like a 49, did some 1 and 0, had like a 1524, didn't even do 120. He might have like a 140, yeah, 144. Okay, so he did do 120. But like he went from 144 to 138. Like, honestly, I don't know if anyone will ever do as much improvement in all 5 categories like Parsi did this year. So, yeah, really good that he was nominated. Shout outs to everyone who did. But everyone on this list, Callie, Parsi, GTM, Tag, dude. Tag was like a beast at the live events too. And then, of course, Smow went to 142 with 1 run. All right, the award for Breakout Player of the Year goes to Callie, who just tore it up this year, including at the GSA live events as well. What a guy, what a runner. got the 139, and honestly, he's taking a well-deserved break right now, but I think he said he was going to come back like next week. But yeah, he's like 138 capable for sure, and he got 139 this year and just got a whole lot of big PBs. All right, player to look out for in 2023 is kind of the counterpart of breakout player of the year. Who do we think is going to be like the next big thing? All right, so we have Tacky, Ledrak, Parsi, Crazy WHW, and GTM. And the winner goes to GTM. So GTM, people have big expectations. Don't let us down. Hope you have a good and fruitful 2023 and do other categories. Now, yeah, lots of pressure. Exactly. That's the point. So now this next one of the last ones, is one that I want to kind of big up as one of the big awards that we do here for future years. And that is Community Figure of the Year. Someone who is like an ambassador for the Mario 64 community. And this kind of took the place of Unsung Hero last year, but also kind of just includes people who have been at the forefront, but deservedly so. So our 5 nominees for Community Figure of the Year are Simply, Kaiman, GTM, Circamark, and Cheese. All 5 of these people represent our community in great ways. And the winner for Community Figure of the Year goes to Simply. Congratulations. And yeah, everyone here is on that list is a big contributor to the community and has a very positive impact. But congratulations to Simply, obviously the biggest streamer from our community and content creator, but he also is true to his roots, and that's very honorable. All right, best moment of 2022, we have TTC solved. Oh, you know what, see, I didn't even update the name for like 5 things, did I? We have TTC solved in 0xA presses, lowering the overall ABC count to 14. Bubsia's blindfolded 120-star speedrun, Slip denying Sweegie's fist bump, Ouija's 120 world record, and Lunar Jumps 47 on New Year's Eve. And yes, the best moment of 2022 is the completion of Bubsia's blindfolded 120-star speedrun. Huge congrats to Bubsia. I'm so glad that this gets some of the recognition it deserves with respect to nominations and votes. All right. But yeah, incredible stuff. Ouija's 120 world record was in second place. It was fairly close, but the 2 of those were like 80% of the votes. All right, this is the big one. You know how all these award shows go, right? They try to like leave the big guy at the end, little carrot on a stick, like, hey, keep watching. What's game of the year gonna be, right? So what do we have? Player of the Year. A speedrunner of Super Mario 64 who had the greatest achievements over the last year. The nominations for Player of the Year are Parsi, Ouija, Bubsia, Suigi, and Cheese. Well, guess what? The award goes to Ouija, Player of the Year 2022. Also, 2-time repeat winner, 21 and 22. Ouija won Player of the Year last year for like the 70 world record and some 16 and 1-star world records. And this year, completely different reason for a 137, 35, and 120 star. So Player of the Year, I think it had to be Ouija. So there you go. The big award for Player of the Year, based on a pretty good sample size, is Ouija. And then last but not least, the best full game speedrun, the counterpart to the Player of the Year award. We have 137.50 and 120 star by Cheese, 137.35 and 120 star by Ouija, 14.41 and 16 star by Suigi, 6.27 and 0 star by Kano, and 11.22.42 and blindfolded 120 star by Bubzia. Well, Ouija and Bubzia were close. But actually the winner is also 137.35 and 120 star by Ouija. I know lots of Bubzia fans in the chat will be disappointed. Still second, a pretty close second place. He got 33% of the votes, and Ouija got 42%. But yeah, I mean, it's hard to think of one run that like shook the community as much as the 137.35. That was like an earthquake, waking up to that and seeing Ouija go from 138.43 to 137.35. And it should have been Liam this year. He's had like 137 2x pace into throws or something along those lines. But Ouija pulled it off. And I think, without a doubt, the most insane, talented mechanical player in the community. And I'm just so excited for 2023. We'll see if Cheese is going to get it back. Is Liam going to set it lower? Are we going to get Punk here simply in the mix, you know? So, there we go. Hey, Nom, you just got here for the very end of the awards. Yeah, that's it. So, if you watched last year, you know I made a credits video. I didn't finish the credits video, and I'm very sad. But I'm going to finish it, and I'm going to post it.
stars is restored to the castle. And it's all thanks to you. Thank you, Mario. We have to do something special for you.
Here we go!
Listen, everybody. Let's bake a delicious cake for Mario.
thank you so much for watching my awards.